boy.
Obviously not the result you wanted tonight. It looked like in that last round you were actually starting to gain momentum, and then Dricus was able to put a stop to it, take you down. Talk us through your evaluation of the fight and what he did well and what you could have done better.
For me, I have to watch it again because I don't think I was rocked. I think I slipped and I was like, what the fuck was that? And then he was trying to catch me. I was exiting, and I can't remember how he took me down because everything in there is always a blur, and it's still fresh. Just happened like 20, 30 minutes ago. So, yeah, I tried to fight the top hand, and I don't know what mistake I made because I tried to turn into him, but then he got on my back because I was using the fence, maybe, and he switched to a gable grip, and then I wasn't able to separate the hands like I wanted to. Yeah, I have to watch it properly, like, to really see what happened. But I felt great. He didn't really surprise me in it because I knew it was tough. But again, tough dude, strong spirit, and yeah. I wouldn't say I'm disappointed in myself, but I'm proud of the way I carried myself this camp, the way I came in ready. And yeah, yeah, it sucks to lose, but at the same time, I'm happy for me and my team. Like, Kai got a great stoppage. Dan entertained the fucking fans with a psychotic fucking mindset. That was fun to watch. And yeah, I felt just not my night tonight. The better man won tonight.
What are the emotions after, you know, kind of an emotional build-up to this fight? It was a name that you'd been calling for, a name that you admittedly had been studying since even before you got to the UFC. So now to get through Israel Adesanya, what are the emotions?
Yeah, I mean, it feels absolutely incredible sitting here. I mean, what a build-up to the fight this week. You know, just a big ups to him as well. The team, the UFC team here in Australia, it was, you know, they accommodated us. So I was treated like not a world champion. I was treated like, I think, a king of some country. Everything we wanted, you know, from the hotels, from everything was planned to a T. It was amazing, and it coming together tonight. Well, today, this afternoon, I don't know what to say, but it was so special. And like I said, you mentioned my first successful title defense, and people go, yeah, you're not a champion until you defend that belt. That's bullshit. You're champion when you win that belt. But I wasn't a champion walking out there tonight. Before I walk out, and I said this whole week, before I walk out there, they take the belt off me. The winner of this fight is the champion. So nobody's a champion when that first belt goes. I went out there tonight to fight for the world title, and I became champion tonight. And you could see that in the fight. You know, I went out there to fight like somebody who wanted this belt and not somebody who defended it.
When people talk about his fights, right, the two things that seem to come up are he's really awkward and he hits really hard. You've now been in there with him. Is he more awkward than people think, or is he about the same? And does he hit particularly hard?
It became predictable. And he hits hard, but I'm fucking, like, there was one, like, his leg kicks didn't really do any damage, but they were hard. Like, and I should have cashed in early maybe, but because I was hitting him with some leg kicks. Maybe I should have done more jabs, and I felt good. My cardio was on. I could feel he was getting tired, but again, just strong mindset, strong spirit. He's stubborn, so he didn't want to go away, and I was pushing him back. He was pushing me back at some points, but I was able to exit nicely and then push him back. And again, he became predictable with his attacks, so I was able to just, you know, escape and put it back on him. But yeah, again, yeah, I feel like I still made history tonight. I never lost 2 in a row. So yeah, we'll see where we go.
You did, obviously, like I said before, you had been watching Israel since before the UFC. Did that fight play out in there as to compared to how you envisioned this and expected it all these years?
Yeah, well, I won at the end. Yes, I guess so. I didn't do too many visualization sessions where I lost, but the man was as good as I thought. He was as good. I'm so happy that he went out there and you could, after the fight, say, this was the best Israel Adesanya. He felt great, and you could see it in his, just in physique. That's equal to work, and he had more heart. I said I'm taking him out of there in the third, and I got in the fourth. I could see in the end of the third, he was starting to break down. But there just wasn't enough. And in that fourth round, if you look at the fight, the story of the fight was in the beginning of the round, because I knew they look at my game plan, me and my coaches. So we said, Coach Mornay, obviously a genius at this, looked at what he does, and we said, he kept on talking about he's a new fighter, he's going to come in there, be different, the old Adesanya. So he's going to come and try and fight me and stop me from going forward, because they know that's how I fight, and that's his kryptonite. When somebody's, he's not going to make the same mistake like he did against Strickland. So every round, you can see this in the beginning of the round, I was standing my ground, but he was in the middle of the octagon, and he was almost dictating. But if you're not used to fighting like that, you get more tired. If you're not used to fighting with that kind of pressure. And I didn't back off. I wasn't fighting on the outside. I just stood my ground. And then every round, around 2 minutes, my coach would shout, listen, it's time to go. And I would start pushing forward. And that's when I started getting, every round at the end, I got the success. And every round his burst, like the first bit of the round where he was dictating would be shorter. And in that fourth round, I landed quite a lot of big shots. The man can take a punch, but you can only take that many. He kicks like an absolute, jeez. The man kicks hard. The first inside low kick he kicked me, I think his feet felt like this big. When he kicked me, it felt so heavy. He has that inside low kick was incredible. But I stuck to the plan. I tried to stay as disciplined in there as necessary, not blitzing forward for too long, because the blitz is it's one thing I'm going to do, and everything worked out perfect.
This was obviously a very personal fight, right?
Yeah.
Everyone knows about the narrative going into this. I'm sure losing to this guy stings a little bit more than they maybe normally would.
Yeah.
How desperate are you to get this one back, and how are you going to carry that disappointment moving forward?
I'm not really desperate to get it back. I haven't, he gave me a lot of respect in there, and I gave him his respect back. And I already knew he was a fan of me. I knew he was a fan of me, but I guess now I'm a fan of his, because we've been in there, we've done it. And when I'm in South Africa, I'll tap in with him. But I said, look, we can hang out, but just so you know, when we have to fight again, I'm gonna kill you. He's like, I'm gonna kill you too. So yeah, the respect is always there. And Dricus is an African champion, but the Three Kings will reign supreme. That era right there was what set this off for people like him, and he's going to inspire another generation of African fighters as well. So congrats to him tonight. Till we meet again.